Hey, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Vicky. You probably see my face more, but hey.
And what's happened today?
Okay, so we're stuck in standstill traffic. So we're quite stationary, like stop and start. As you can see, the car keeps moving, then stopping. I'm going to let the lady cross. There you go. Anyway, so
how many properties were we going to go and visit?
Well, we was going to go and see 2 others. So we went and seen one, and we was going to go and see 2 others. And then what happened was we looked at the time, looked at the traffic, and was like, okay, we can't do this, so we have to rearrange and go see them tomorrow. So now we're just stuck and having fun in the car.
And I can't go to CrossFit.
No.
And our builders phoned up and said the stripper they had waiting for us had to go home.
I know. So we was just like, okay, just make sure that they're here tomorrow.
So at the moment, in terms of numbers, and I know you've got to drive slightly.
Sorry?
How many? We've got 7 properties that are sold, waiting to get bought.
Yeah.
Of which I think 3 or 4 are going to get bought this month, aren't they?
Yes.
And then you're managing. Is it another 12 refurbs? At the moment?
Another 12.
That are currently being renovated.
Correct. Yes.
And then we just bought in 4 flats today.
Yeah.
And you're taking one of those refurbs on, so that's 13.
Yeah.
And then we brought in one house, a really big house last Friday, so that's 14.
That's correct.
Right, so there you go. Numbers wise, you've got 7 that are sold that we're just waiting for the money coming in. So who's helping? Talk through the system, if you like. Once you've done the renovation, got the builders out and got them sorted, and it gets handed out to the estate agents, who internally does the work to make sure that they get sold and we get paid?
Okay, so
Mags?
Yeah, so Mags, she will obviously communicate with the solicitors and communicate with whatever tradesman. For example, if a surveyor needs to go out, or anything that is urgently needs to go out. So she will deal with all of that, and she would work alongside with the estate agents. And get it sold.
And I've been doing quite a lot of work with Mags. We were working on 6 properties the other day, and it took us 3.5 hours just to chase up either investors or estate agents or lawyers. And then there's always that last minute itis where a buyer has gone out with their own builder and they point out something. And they're usually trying to get like something off and all the rest of it. So what we do with Mags is we set very clear, very, very clear exchange and completion dates.
Correct.
And we know that almost every single time the buyer will have a little wobble and we'll push back that exchange date for about a week. So in our mind, we've already mentally set it a week further back, but nonetheless we're telling them like the 11th of February, knowing it's going to be the 18th.
Exactly.
So that's the 7 properties that we've got sold at the moment, and Mags, who's our conveyancer, is really the one that's making that happen. So your job, you've got how many? Is it 12 renovating plus the 2 we just did?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of 14 from memory. So you're renovating 14 at the moment. Talk through your work.
Okay. So I will catch up with investors. Okay, so we'll have a weekly talk on the phone, just to like catch up and talk about, basically the property. And then I will go on site with the builders and see what they're doing, see their progress, see what needs to be done, share ideas at the same time, and just basically I'm basically working alongside the investor and working alongside the builder to make the project run smoothly. And
Cool. And how many sets of builders do we work with at any one time?
3.
Yes. And we reckon good working relationships with all 3?
Oh, 100%, yeah. We have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
And payments, how do you pay the builders?
So it goes 30%, 30%, 30%, and then the 10% at the end.
Okay. And occasionally do we get things like, we had massive storms last week. What happened? We had a property whose roof leaked. Now, in the summer... I don't want to use the word we could have gotten away with it, but in the summer, that roof wouldn't have leaked. But this was the biggest storm that's hit the southwest in like a decade. And so we had a leak down our brand new house because our investor didn't necessarily want to pay for a full roof. So we do get hit by speed bumps, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Now what we're going to have to do with that one?
We're going to have to go and sort out the roof.
Yes. Which then delays the sale.
Correct. But it has to be done, so
just part of the job.
Exactly. That's what happens in property, isn't it?
Any good pieces of advice for everybody else?
basically just make sure that you work with your investor or your builder. You have a great relationship with them, respect them as they respect you, and be plain, be straightforward. You know, you could be friends, but you have to be straightforward at the same time, and everything should be fine.
Cool. And we are still in stationary traffic.
Yeah, great stuff.
Should we do our site visits tomorrow for the rest of them?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.